Greetings everybody and welcome back to my weekly video. A big change this week. I'm going to spare you having to see my face and my home and outside, etc. this week, and we're purely going to focus on what you can see in front of you, which we're very pleased to launch today, is our ICHM COVID-19 Return Plan. So this return plan is for both staff and students, of course, and I'd just like to run through that with you and give you an overview of our plans currently and what we're looking at in the future. So this particular plan essentially does commence as of the 13th of July 2020, so this coming semester. And what it does is that it sets out three essential, I guess, time stones that we're looking at. So the first current column there, which is on the far left here, essentially shows you that under the current restrictions that we have within South Australia at the moment, the maximum people we can have is 20 in a group of 20 and 4 meters squared. So that's what we're currently at the moment. And as at the 3rd of June, as you can see down the bottom, the version, we are looking at, this is what the current status is. We're obviously unclear exactly what the situation will be on the 13th of July, but we are going to be updating this as soon as we know more updates as they come from the South Australian government. But essentially the versions are current there, and then two possible future scenarios. One that's going to have a no limit on the size of groups. You can see there in the potential future, but the 4 meters squared is still required. And then there's another one at the far end there, which is obviously our optimum space we want to be in, where there's no restrictions on our limit of use of space. It's important for you to note for both staff and students of ICHM that when we developed this plan, our overriding philosophy, of course, is that ICHM aims to provide students and staff with the opportunity to engage on campus, and especially for students in face-to-face delivery, to the extent that it's safe for students and staff, practical and within government restrictions. So that's obviously our underlying philosophy and where we are coming from. It's important to note that this doesn't necessarily mean that every single student is going to have the same opportunity to engage in every subject in face-to-face delivery for each week moving forward. It's a complex scenario, and as you'll probably note in there, in the second line there for students, we are going to be coming up with a roster for your subjects because we do need to observe and maintain requirements with the spacing there. So it means that, you know, the opportunities we offer students may not be able for certain subjects scheduled in a certain way, but we of course try to keep those options open for everybody. In the plan, we've indicated that also for staff, that we are encouraging and requesting that there is a representative, at least from each department, that is going to be on campus. We're going to be moving through that with our staff and discussing that at our next full staff meeting. But essentially, you know, if we've got students on campus, we obviously want to have staff there as well, and obviously supporting you, and obviously your lecturers are going to be there in class, but also we want to have our support staff with you there as well. So we're going to be talking about those staffing arrangements on the 25th of June, actually, at our full staff meeting. But essentially, my video for this week is to launch this plan with you, digest it, review it. We are going to be talking more about it in the future. It is current as at this date. It is effective as at the 13th of July 2020. But we wanted to try and put out to you a plan, a roadmap that we're working towards. And obviously, in a perfect world, we want you all on campus sooner rather than later, but as you can probably expect, we do need to have that in a staged approach. So any questions on this plan, please don't hesitate, as per usual, email them through to question@ichm.edu.au or email myself directly or any one of the executive team and we'd be more than happy to respond to you and provide you more context as we move forward. So thanks again and enjoy the rest of your week.